Hello, everyone. Like, what a weird little intro. StreamYard has changed like things up on us, and now there's a premium version only for my fun little intros and
And it's
countdowns.
expensive. It's $24 a month.
Yeah,
Which, I'm sorry, StreamYard, but that's a bit too much out of our budget.
it's a bit steep. But hopefully we're live. It said that like our network connection is like not good. So hopefully we're live. Again, I feel silly. I made a whole little intro video and we couldn't even use it because we're not paying for that. But we're excited to be live. This is our first live stream back from getting married, our first live stream back from our Disney and Epic Universe trip. And I feel like there's lots to chat about and a lot to get to. And we put on our story over on Instagram like some questions and stuff. And we're going to answer those in this video as well. So everyone who watches later can see those questions. It'll be like a little Q&A and all of you hanging out with us here in the chat as well. So we're so excited. But like I said, sorry for the delay of the like live starting. It was because we were like so caught off guard that StreamYard is now charging us like $25 a month to play my little intros. And honestly, like I would want to pay for it because I love the intros, but then I'm like $25 is just...
I would pay like $10 max.
Fair.
Sorry.
It's fair. But we're so excited and hopefully all of you are as well. And like I said, hopefully we're not running into any connection issues because our like little StreamYard here has said that we're having some issues, which is fun. But some friends are here. Laura's here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Or sorry, Laura is here. Sorry, I read that wrong. Alyssa's here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, the first with Mr. and Mrs. Wow, wild. Kay is here. Oh yeah, the ring shot. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And Wonder Woman. Welcome. Hello from California. Hello, California. We love California. But yeah, we're so excited to be here. Hopefully all of you are as well. This will not be like a live that has a bracket, but rest assured those will be coming like after this live. There'll be lots of lives that we have planned. But this is like a thing that we do every trip is a trip recap. And I feel like this trip like is a fun one to recap because we did a lot of things and a lot of different things for us, which is fun. So how this will work is if you have any questions, you want to know anything, we're just going to chat about our days, about our trip. It'll just kind of be like a little discussion, Q&A, chit chat type of live stream. Like I said, I have some questions queued up from Instagram and all of you can leave your questions in the chat as well. But be sure to give this stream a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to us for lots of Disney stuff and lives every other week. And yeah, we're excited. So we'll keep on welcoming everybody in and then we'll get this thing going. But Bailey is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. You're loving the vlogs. We love the vlogs.
Yeah.
These ones. I really, really like them. Like I've had such a good time like editing them and stuff. And I think it's like so fun just to watch like everything back. It's just been the best. Timothy is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And Alexis is here. Happy Friday. Thanks for being here. So if you didn't know and you happen to have missed why we're doing this live about our little trip, was we were at Disney World June like 26th until like July or June 30th.
I'm not sure.
31st? Is there like 31st in June?
No, we came back on the July 1st.
On July 1st? Okay, so anyway, it was like a shorter trip, but a longer one than our Christmas trip that we went on previous. And we got to do lots of things. We got to go to the parks, 2 different Disney park days. We got to do like a whole resort day. We got to do a whole like travel day with the water park and all that. And then an Epic Universe day. And a few of the vlogs have already been posted. The first 3, the travel day, the 2 Disney park days, and Epic Universe was posted earlier today.
That's 4.
Oh, sorry. 4. I forgot about the travel day, but there's 4 vlogs. There's 1 more to come, which was our last day. And then like some other stuff, like pins that we traded for, the haul, all that stuff. But we had a quick little trip for getting married. And a lot of people, I think the first kind of question was, is this like our honeymoon and stuff? That was a question. And it's not. It was just like a just married mini moon type of thing, right? That everybody, well, not everybody does, but a lot of people nowadays, that's like trendy, I guess. And we kind of hopped on that train. And it was so fun because we got to go with my friend Mallory, who I worked with at Disney for 2 summers. So that was really, really fun. Madeline is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And what? You laughing at me? Oh, your mug.
I'm drinking my mug.
I know.
My straw.
Yeah, we'll get into the mug because we're going to talk about Epic for sure. But Corinne is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And thank you so much. All the congrats. But yeah, like I said, we'll leave that playlist. Will be linked here. You can check out our channel for those vlogs if you did miss them.
Where's it going to be linked? in the
in the
bio?
description. Yeah, of this video. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, you can feel free to drop them. But we're gonna like kind of get started, I guess, with like highlights of the trip was the first thing. So we can kind of go like each of our top 3 highlights and kind of chat about them. And then if there's any questions.
I didn't prepare for this.
Yeah, but it's kind of just off the top of your head, like your 3 favorites.
3 highlights of the whole trip?
Yeah. It could be like random ones. Like my first one is going to be the storybook dining at Artist Point.
Oh.
Was a really big highlight for me. And for those who don't know us, if you're like new or maybe like we don't talk about it as much, but we're quick service, snack people, on the go people through and through. Like we rarely ever do a sit down meal where we're like sitting down, taking time of like an elevated like dining experience at Disney, because I feel like we were students. We wanted to have like cheaper meals and be on the go. But this trip, we really had something like fun and new for us. And that was that we went to like a sit down dinner our first day. And it was at, yeah, like I said, Artist Point, which was like the Snow White storybook dining. And it was so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. I feel like going into it, I was excited about it. I really feel like I came to you and was like, we should do something like
Right.
that, because I think that you probably would like to do something like that, but I'm always the one that's like more picky or more hesitant. And so then when I said like that, then you mentioned this one, and then I thought like the food looked good.
Yeah, we also like went kind of back and forth with like a few options. Like we talked about like California Grill. We talked about like Ohana was one thing. Hoop-de-doo. We went like a lot of things. And then this was one that I think was on the radar. Like I've wanted to eat there, but then it was just on the app that there was some available.
Talked about it before as well.
I think so too. And it was just like a really fun thing that was like spontaneous. After the water park, we actually booked it.
Yeah, we booked it like really last minute, but they still had lots of reservations open. And I really liked the time that we booked it, because I think I said it before, or maybe I didn't. But
in the vlog, I think you said that it was nice.
Because the time was like there wasn't a lot of people.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nice. And like I think for us, like I said, it was a very different experience, but that was like one of my highlights. Like you got to meet like awesome characters, like lots of time with the characters. The food was so good, the vibe was good, the service was good. Everything about that meal was good. And I loved just like being at that resort. I really loved that resort. And it was just like so fun to be there. That was your first time ever going there as well.
Yeah, it was. It was really cool.
Which was so good. So that was one of my highlights. Sure. Has anybody ate there before? Has anybody wanted to? Have you had any other dining like experiences? Would love to know your favorites while Heidi shares her first favorite.
My first favorite was when we first arrived, and it was really fun because we had checked into our hotel, and I'll say 2 things kind of went together.
Okay.
It's like little things, but well, first of all, the first thing that came to my mind was when we got the little bag that was your little goodie from our and they said it was from the All Stars movies.
Yes.
And I really liked that. And then we got our little picture from Mickey, which was cute.
Well, and we originally thought that it was from Mallory, but
we looked at Mallory.
She just mentioned that it was our just married trip, so they must have did that.
So that was cute. And then also for the first time when we went in the room, it said Schroeder party, I think.
Yes.
And then also it said congrats Brandon and Heidi when we turned the TV on it.
Which was the first time we've been on how many Disney trips together, and it always says valued guest.
It always says valued guest. And our room was actually ready. And
very
it was making
early.
Me laugh because the people beside us, they said, we're here. And they said, no, which that usually happens to us.
Yes. And ours was ready. But it was like 11 o'clock.
It was our
for sure.
Just marriage.
I think so. But that was really nice. I feel like of all the trips to have,
it was special.
Your name and a congrats on the TV, it's that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. My other one, which like I think that we'll talk about Epic on its own. That's like a whole thing. But like in terms of Disney highlights as well, I loved Magic Kingdom at night. And that was a question that somebody asked us like in the stories. Mm-hmm. Magic Kingdom is not like my favorite park. I'd say it's my 3rd favorite. And for me, like, I don't know what it was. I just like loved that whole evening and that whole night.
I think it was nice because it felt very like relaxing, and not that like the park doesn't feel relaxing, because I feel relaxed most of the time when I go there. But I think sometimes like when you have purpose and you're like, I need to watch Happily Ever After, then I need to run to Mine Train, and I need to do a ride before I go run to Mine Train, like all these things, it can feel like very like routine, I guess. But we just kind of like, did whatever we want, and we rode Dumbo, and we rode it 3 times. Like we just was like, why don't we do Dumbo? And then we went on Dumbo, and then they were like, do you want to go again? And we're like, yes. And do you want to go again? We could have probably went again like 20 times.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. And I think it's just like it just gave that feeling where you're like that you're just there and you're just taking it in.
Yeah. Like, and I think what I was going to say as well is I feel like that Disney moment sometimes where you like avoid the hustle and bustle is like rare because it's so busy and there's lots happening. That whole evening felt like there was nobody else around. It was like very, very interesting because like you said, like nobody, exactly. But I think that it was so nice that we did that because it was so different.
It kind of reminded me, not to be that person, but like it reminded me of Disneyland when you like at the end of the night when it's quiet.
Yeah.
No, because like
sure.
Disney World always feels so busy.
Yeah,
it's like so much.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I just love that. Like I love that we can see the fireworks and listen, and cool. we also walked like after past like Little Mermaid on the way to like I think Peter Pan, and there was like nobody back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just like so nice. I just love that. Whittle is also here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And Mr. Jason is here. Yes, he's loving the just married like videos. We love them too. Thanks, Mr. Jason. And then Ben's not here, but you'll ask for him. How did y'all like the vibes at Wilderness Lodge? Would you stay there?
It was cool.
Loved it so much. I would love to stay there. When Brianna and Corey stayed there when I was on my Disney college program last summer, I took the boat with Brianna from there to Magic, and it was so nice and so fun. And like the vibe was just so great. So I would love to stay there. I feel like that there's like a few resorts on my list. Like, and one thing that I think that we realized this whole trip as well is that we missed the Skyliner. Yeah. Because for the last couple of trips we stayed at like All Stars, and I feel like they're good for lots of things. Obviously, they're cheap, and like I just like the vibe there. But like the Skyliner's great. But I would love to stay at Wilderness Lodge for sure. I think it's so beautiful. Like, and then some other people did Artist Point look every year when I was a kid, but it was pre the retheme. Bailey loves it as well. So pretty, so yummy. Mr. Jason, that was his original best meal on property was the Artist Point, but that was 20 years ago. See, so we really liked it. I thought it was so good. I would for sure go back at some point because I just thought it was so fun. And there was lots of like, I think like a lot of different, like there was like families, like older couples, like a lot of people that were like celebrating certain things, which was really, really fun. Francesca's here. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Can other people see the live chat?
I'm not sure.
Because I'm on my phone and I can't see
maybe
it.
We're having some issues here. Again,
I don't know if we're having issues, but I'm just saying, like, maybe we should ask them. Can you guys see the live chat?
That's fair.
Because I pulled it up and it's
maybe it's because we're on the free plan.
Now you can't have a chat.
No, I'm just kidding. They did Whispering Canyon and the outdoor quick service, and we stayed over Thanksgiving. Their favorite resort. I love that. It's a really, really beautiful one, for sure. I'm trying to catch up on these comments before the next kind of questions. Alexis went there for the first time in January and enjoyed it, seeing the rare characters. Yes, we loved seeing Grumpy, Dopey, Evil Queen. Super fun, super awesome. Francesca loved the Epic vlog. Yeah, we're gonna have a whole section about Epic. Timothy said we are just opposite. Our girls always like the character dining. Now we have a granddaughter. We are introducing her to the character dining. I love that. That is so fun. That's so special. Haley and Tom, you're here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And we have a question about Epic, which do you want to like share more favorite things or do you want to talk about Epic?
Me?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Why don't we talk about Epic? Because Epic was one of my favorite things. And this is like a good question. And there's like a few other Epic questions, which we'll get to as we're like here chatting from Instagram. But like, we will go again at some point to Epic, but like I wouldn't do a Disney trip and go out of my way to go to Epic because I would miss going to Disney. Like I could never do just a Universal trip. I'm just not that person. Yeah. But I feel like at some point, like in our lives, we'll go back. I feel like for the next little while, like we don't need to be going back.
Yeah.
And like I think,
I be honest?
Which this was a thing in the vlog. We loved our day so much, but there were some moments that were like really down moments, and we'll talk about them here because I feel like it's important to like share like our experience about Epic because I feel like there's not like a lot of info out there. Like, and if there is, it's mostly positive, which it is. Like I think there's lots of like really good positives, but we just had a few negative things.
I think just for me, like after the experience, I felt like when I go to Disney, I feel like I've said this before where even if I didn't ride a single ride, I would have a good day and I could have a good day and want to go back. But Epic felt like I did what I needed to do and I felt good. about what I did, but like I didn't feel like, oh, I need to come back here tomorrow or next year or whatever. Like I felt like just like I had a good day, but it's not like drawing me back to like make sure that I come back. And that was just my own personal opinion.
For me, I think the only land that I could go in and not do anything is Nintendo. Like if I could just walk around there and I had one of those bands, which I really still want, and I could just like walk around, really liked, that land is a really good land to just like hang out in and walk around in. We did, because there's lots to do. Like, and I think, which I said this in the vlog, like if you like any of those IP that are in those portals, you will love the portal. Like the super big pros of Epic are like every ride that we did was amazing. The theming is incredible and amazing and so like immersive. When you walk in the portal, you can't see anything else anywhere. The negatives, which these were just like, I think, things that hit us in the day that were very negative. Some restaurants you can't pay cash, which as Canadians, we wanted to get rid of some cash. So we wanted to pay with cash. And some restaurants just said, we don't accept cash, which is understandable that it is like a touchless now system, but it's hard when you don't take any cash. And then one of the restaurants, Pizza Moon, we had a tough time because you had to wait in a big long line to get a table and then scan a QR code on your table. And if you wanted to pay cash there, you had to scan it and then walk up to the register, order your food, then go back to your table. And that's categorized as a quick service, which at Disney, we're all used to. You can go get like a Ronto wrap and then leave and go eat at Woody's Lunchbox if you want. Here, you can't. Like it felt more restrictive that if you're going to eat at Pizza Moon, you have to sit and eat at Pizza Moon.
Well, and
which is fine.
But also, if you notice, like it is kind of, that is the way that I think they intend to do it, because there isn't people really walking around with food. Like we had those little, I don't really know what they're called. Like
those little mac and cheese things.
Charcoal ball things. They're really good. And that one you could walk around and I don't even know where you got that from because I wasn't with you at that time. But like
it was at like a bar or like little bar window. But most places, like the intent is that you're sitting and like having to sit, which I think it was just like different for us because we expected like quick service meant like quick on the go, and we wanted to keep going because, you know, when you go, and we were only there for one day and we wanted to do a lot, we felt like we wanted to do the quick food. And then so that was a bit like hard for us because then when it was taking like upwards of an hour to get our food, we were like, oh, we just want to go do a ride or something. So then that kind of deterred us from then eating anywhere else because we're like, we don't have time to eat. Like we just want to keep going. Like I think that it was one of those things for us. Like I said earlier, we're so go that like when there was a little bit of a mishap, it just felt like the whole day got derailed. But then I think like after the little food mishap, we really like it was good. And then we had another mishap and then it was good. But like I also wanted to say for the food, we ended up then just putting my credit card on the app and using the mobile pay, which we wanted to get one of those cones for How to Train Your Dragon. It's like a mac and cheese cone. And they said that mobile order is going to be way quicker. And I ordered on there was a line for cash. And then I ordered on the app for mobile order, and it took almost an hour for a mac and cheese cone, which was hard. Is far too long to wait for a mac and cheese cone. And it was really good. Like the food
was so good.
Every food item was so good.
Which is the downfall, that's why it's so frustrating, because then like when you're waiting so long, then you're just like, why couldn't it have just been like quick, and then it would have been perfect.
Yeah. And then another thing that I want to say, which I don't know if this gets talked about enough, and I think obviously there's the whole debate of like Epic and Disney and Universal and stuff. The one thing, which this could be like that I'm biased because I was a Disney cast member, Disney just has like a magic about like the guest experience. Yeah, it does. Like every time that I'm at Disney, I just like the cast members to me are so great. And I'm not saying that like people who work at Universal aren't, but I just think it's very different. Disney is just like a very like elevated guest experience. Well, and I think that most people who go to Universal who are Disney people, I think that you notice it.
Yeah, and I'll just say like not even from like an elevated experience of like a biased perspective, but I just had a lot of questions for people who work there. I don't know what they're called. And every single question that I asked, almost every question, the person that I asked could not answer my question, which is a bit hard when it's like a new park. And I get maybe they're still learning like their own things at the new park. But it would be stuff like I would go to a food and beverage and ask where I can refill my cup with an icy that I bought, which is included in the cup. And everyone would say, I'm not sure. And I asked multiple people, and I was just like, well, I don't understand how we don't know where this icy machine is.
Yeah.
And then like, so just like stuff like that, where it's like even just like stuff. So maybe over time, like people will work there longer and they will know more and stuff like that.
Yep.
But overall, I would say that like it was still fun, and the rides are crazy.
Yeah. Yes. Like I was going to end on this and say that the peaks of Epic Universe are very high. Like Nintendo World, I could be in there all day. Like, but I love Nintendo so much. Like I'm a Nintendo
That's
kid.
the other thing that I wanted to say is like I don't have an affinity for any of the other like IP, areas. Harry Potter, I've watched every movie once, like when I watched them all in a row one time. How to Train Your Dragon, I saw. Like what even else is there? The monsters thing, like I'm not attached to monsters. Like I don't like horror stuff. And
Nintendo.
I love Nintendo. So it's like, it's like when you go to Disney, if you really, really like Disney stuff, then you're like attached to all those things. So you like it more, which is pure like just showing that we like Nintendo. So we like Nintendo World. Yeah.
Like for me, my 3 favorite rides, we'll talk about 3 favorite rides.
We should say which ones we rode though.
Yes, we rode Stardust Racers, Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, Yoshi's Adventure, Minecart Madness, and Monsters Unchained. Mm-hmm. Those were the rides. We didn't ride like I guess that's what, like half the rides, because when the park is in a weather delay, 80% of the things are closed.
Yeah.
There's only 3 rides that are open, and one of the shows that we wanted to see was canceled the whole day.
Yeah.
So there were stuff like that, but of the rides that we rode, my favorite one by far was Stardust Racers. Absolutely love Stardust Racers.
I'm like shocked that you say that one's your favorite.
Such a good roller coaster, incredible, amazing. The second one is the Harry Potter one. Mm-hmm. And then the third one, I'll say that it's the Monsters one, but I really liked the Donkey Kong, but it was because it was the satisfaction that we didn't get to ride it and then we did. And what I want to say about Monsters is that if you like Monsters you will love it. The Monsters ride to me is Heidi's Rise of the Resistance, where I get that it's amazing. The animatronics are amazing. The ride system is amazing. I just don't like that kind of being scared monster vibe. So there's a few times in the ride where I quite literally like covered my eyes because I didn't want to.
Well, we rode it the first time and Brandon said, we have to ride that again, because I closed my eyes and I was like, oh my gosh. Obviously, I was happy to ride it again, but I was like, why are we wasting our time riding a ride that we already did? But it's fine. One thing I wanted to say, though, is I feel like it was kind of a disservice that like everyone has been hyping up Epic so much, because I think I had very high expectations where like, because I went and I was expecting literally like to be like jaw on the floor, that like my expectations were like blown out of proportion. That like,
see, mine weren't.
Mine were, I think. Yeah. And so I expected to feel like every ride the way I feel coming off of like Flight of Passenger Guardians? Yeah, like one of those, like where I feel like I'm like, that was life-changing. I love it. This is so fun. And whereas I appreciated that all of them were so grand and whatever, I didn't necessarily feel like that. Even though the rides could be like, people would say that the rides are better than the 2 that I listed, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just feel like, again, that was like our takeaway as well. It was like, I think it has been a bit overhyped.
But like in a way, because like it's really, really good. But I'm saying like people are like, it's better than Disney. It's better than this. And it's like better than all these things. And then I'm like, but there's comparables, like there's comparable theming.
But it also depends what you like. I think it all comes down to if you're like a How to Train Your Dragon stan, like you will love Isle of Berk because you like that movie.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. But I'm saying like, saying that it's like better than like, I don't like, what's it called? Star Wars, but like, you can't say Galaxy's Edge is not equal.
No, of course.
Like,
no.
But that's what I was thinking in my head, like based on the reviews. You know?
Disney's levels of the theming is like Galaxy's Edge, Pandora, Toy Story. Those are like comparable. But yeah, we kind of ranted about Epic. I feel like
not us just like going off.
But I just wanted to be honest about it because a lot of people asked about Epic, like a lot of Epic questions, which we'll talk about. How are the lines at Epic? A lot of them were long. A lot of them are hot because they're outdoors, and when it rains, it's tough.
I would say though, like a lot of them are long though because of the rain.
Yes.
Like if it wasn't raining, it'd be fine. Like 75 minutes for a ride is not bad.
Some of them were short. Like the Monsters one is only like 10 minutes the whole day that we were there because it loads quick, which was nice. But like Mario Kart was always like 2 hours. Harry Potter was 2 hours. Like
Yeah.
those ones were long. But again, we went into it not knowing like anything of like a strategy. Whereas at Disney, like for each park what the rope drop strategy is.
Yeah.
Here, like we didn't know that, so we kind of just went into it. But
I would feel extremely hot.
I think it was hot because everything's outside, but I feel like because like I don't know, like I think that we were
shaded areas.
Yes, but not enough. I think that it's a
in
lot
the
of
line, though, you're shaded.
In the line you're shaded. Fair. Robert is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. No cash was crazy. It was crazy. We were like, don't you want to take our money? Please take our money. Yeah. Mr. Jason says, we haven't been epic, but Pam and I feel the same as Heidi, as bad as we wanted to see the Harry Potter stuff. Several years ago, we hated leaving Disney. Yeah, I feel like that you would miss, like for us as Disney people, you'd miss Disney if you didn't get to go.
It was also, side note, quick note. I think it's hard when you're on Disney property and then if you have to take an Uber there. Right. We had an experience with that. That was hard.
Lava Floof is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Was Epic Universe your guys' first experience with Universal, or have you went to their other parks? You have not. I have.
It's my first time at Universal.
Yeah, I went when I was in high school to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, and it was right when the Harry Potter and Islands of Adventure opened. It was like that same year, so they only had like the Forbidden Journey ride, and there was like the Dueling Dragons ride. But I haven't been there since. Like this was the next time since then that I've been to Universal. Emily's here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Pink Sporks is here. Welcome. Haven't watched the vlogs yet. Did you guys get a fast pass or whatever they have there? Seems like you got on a lot of rides. We didn't. No. We looked into it because we were worried that we wouldn't get to do anything, but then
good thing we didn't, because
a lot of stuff was closed.
We would have paid to not ride any ride when the water was happening.
Yeah. We looked at it, but then I think we just figured that if we wanted to go again, getting another park ticket is cheaper than getting the express pass.
And also, the whole point of this trip was that it was our just married. We very much wanted to keep it mini moon status and not spend a lot of money
as low as we could. Yeah,
we were that's okay. We're just happy to go. And we had a few rides that we really wanted to go to and a few things we wanted to do. And then we did all those things, I think. Did we?
Yeah, we just didn't do,
I guess I wanted
the hiccups one and the show.
But that was not possible because hiccups was closed all day.
Closed the whole day. What I was going to say as well is bring up some other epic questions. If you have any questions, you can drop them about anything about the trip.
Yeah.
But someone said, what was the best thing you ate at Epic? Is a question. What was your favorite food thing, do you think?
We didn't eat that much.
No.
But everything was really good. What did we eat? We ate those.
We had the cheese balls from Dark Universe. We had the Koopa Troopa calzone.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had the Isle of Burke mac and cheese cone.
Okay. I'll say out of all the, they were really all
very good. Yeah.
So it's hard to pick. I'd say probably I really liked the mac and cheese cone. We had the little spicy one. It was really good. Yeah. And I think that's why we were oh, thank goodness that at least it tastes heavenly. Right
after waiting 45
minutes, because that would be the day if we got it and it was horrible.
And the other thing that I was going to laugh at in the vlog was I had to try to cut it the best I could, but they don't have just napkins out in Isle of Burke by the food area. You actually have to go back up. If they don't give you napkins, you have to go back up and ask. But at that point, it was about to pour and we were just done with it. So we had food on our face.
Do we have food on our face?
A little bit, in the vlog. I had to try to
because I had to go this because there was no Kleenex. I asked and they said no. And I was oh,
which was funny. But that was my favorite thing that we ate. For sure.
Yeah, that was so good. And the Koopa Troopa calzones
was good.
Was my underrated because I wanted that and I didn't think I was going to get it.
It was good.
And then we went and got it.
I liked it. And then with that also was what surprised you the most when visiting Epic? Obviously, all of the con things were surprising, but whatever. But I think, on a positive note,
I have a positive.
Yeah. What's yours?
No, it just surprised me because people talk about how the park is very busy, but I think they do a good job of not making it feel busy. And I know you said because everyone's in the lines, but I don't really agree with that because everyone's in the lines at Disney and it still feels busy certain days.
But they're also running at only 80% capacity, so it's less.
But I'm saying that was a positive where when we were walking around, I didn't feel there was people everywhere. I felt it was oh, we can explore and we can, and there's not people everywhere. And I really like that. Yeah.
The thing that surprised me the most, which is random, is the portals when you walked into the lands. I thought that they were just going to be whatever, but I truly felt it was you're going into another thing.
That's cool.
It was like really cool to me, and I know that it's just like a very simple, basic thing, but like even like Disney's really good about switching the music when you leave places. Like this was the same, where you would walk in through the portal and then it's like instantly the music is like Nintendo music or whatever. Like I really liked that.
Another thing I really liked was in the bathroom at Nintendo World. You didn't get to see it because you didn't go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But they play like the underwater stuff from Mario, and it looks like underwater. So I really like that.
Yeah, like I think again, like about Epic theming, like is amazing. The rides that we did were awesome. Like, and the vibe is great. There was just a few things I think for us that like the weather, which again, it's going to rain. Like we were in a queue for 3 hours and then like the ride didn't open, which like that's tough to be honest.
That was tough.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any other Epic stuff, and then we can kind of get into the other thing. What was your favorite and least favorite thing about Epic? Which we kind of talked about our least favorite things. The favorite thing for me was just like how grand all the theming was, and like Nintendo. I could be in Nintendo all day. Like if we lived in Florida, I would have one of those bands for sure, and I'd be going back and I'd be doing all the things, because I was kind of sad that when you don't have the band, like, and you hit the block, it just goes dun, and I'm like, I wanted it to do something fun.
I also what was the question? Favorite things?
Yeah.
I also like all the rides are really cool.
Yeah.
And even the ones that are like mini or like not as like grand, like I still enjoyed them. Like even the Yoshi's literally was cute, you just go around like this. It's but like we like the theming of it, so we liked it. And it's like, every ride was like really cool.
The Harry Potter ride also surprised me. That was one of my surprises because I like know Harry Potter. I'm not like super knowledgeable, but if you like Harry Potter, like man, oh man, that ride is.
I think that the Harry Potter one surprised me like more than the Monsters one. Like I was more like, whoa, how is this happening?
Fair.
Than like the Monsters one. Because again, I think that the Monsters one, like I knew stuff about it. And then like I didn't, what I envisioned in my head, can I say, was I imagined like a non-moving thing where like it was just like in a room and it's like a simulator.
Oh.
And things are popping out. And so when
on
it wasn't
Monsters?
And so when
I knew it was on an arm.
So when it wasn't like pitch black and doing that, I was like,
oh, weird. I'm surprised.
So that's why like in my head it was different.
Llama Floofia wants to know, would you recommend one day for Epic, or would you recommend multiple to do everything that you wanted to do? I feel like
2 days you should do.
If you want to get everything done, yes, because it's going to rain at some point.
And if you actually want to like eat.
But what I was going to say is it's going to rain and then 80% of the rides are closed. Like Minecart Madness closes, Stardust Racers, Yoshi's, the Hiccups one, like the Werewolf one, like a bunch of things close. So I think if you want to get all the rides done and you want to take in all the lands and you want to eat some food, for sure 2 days, because it's so new. And like I think because there aren't like a ton of rides, I think that they are longer. Like at Disney, like there's more rides that eat up more of the but again, like
75 minutes is not long.
No.
I think it's like when you go to Disney and you know how to work the system of like what to do, then it's like, oh, that was another thing.
And it's only open 10 to 9. So
well, and I was going to say like it was our first time. We don't know what we're doing.
No, for sure. What else? Emily wants to know, what were your favorite pins you traded for on this Disney Triple? There's a whole video coming of that, which was so exciting and so fun. My favorite ones were any of the hidden Disney ones, which is like random. I really like those. And I feel like right now, because they're new and it's like the 25 years of pin trading, like they're so hard to come by. And I really liked those. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that were like.
I have some.
Yeah.
Well,
I know one of yours for sure.
Princess Minnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Princess Minnie. It's this pin. I don't know where it's from. It's like older pin.
She's like holding her dress.
Holding a pink dress, and she looks like a princess.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one. And then I also really like the first pin that the cast member gave me, that it was a hidden Mickey.
Yeah, the Cheshire Cat one. Some other questions here from Instagram, which we'll just get to. Did a lot of cast members... Oh, sorry. Did you find a lot of cast members were saying congratulations? Yes. Lots.
Yeah, and then we forgot what they were saying to us.
Right. A lot of people did like everywhere, which was so nice.
But I think that people didn't understand our pin because it said just married, but then everyone, like, you can't really read it. So then,
when it's far, they say happy anniversary, which is what you're supposed to say.
We're just married.
Yeah. Someone asked, are you annual pass holders now that your DCP is done? We are not, but we talked about this actually the other week, is that at some point in our lives, for sure one of us will be, because I feel like a hack is if you're going to go with a family, one of you has it, so you get a discount, and all that stuff. I feel like that's a great hack. And like I feel like it'll be me at some point, because I feel like that there would be a higher likelihood that I would go on my own if I went to like see anybody down there.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe both of us will. But at this time, we are not.
Someone invite me to come visit, so I have an excuse.
Hey, we can go together anytime.
You just said you were going.
I'm saying there's a higher likelihood, because I know people that when I worked there that I would go visit them on my own versus you going on your own.
I'm just gonna go by myself.
Agree, disagree? Agree. Yeah. Thoughts on the new villain show? Loved it more than I thought I would.
It's cute.
I went in.
We weren't gonna go see it.
We weren't.
Our plan was to go to
Frozen.
But then it was raining.
It was raining there. And it was actually great. I would go watch it again. I liked it. And
I would not.
You wouldn't go watch it again? Yes, you would.
I would if I lived at Disney, but not if I'm going
on
for
a day trip.
Trip.
But I would say like you have to go watch it.
Alyssa. See, there, I'm going to visit Alyssa now.
You have to go.
And then Llama Floof invited me to go.
Both.
No,
both of y'all.
Take that back.
That's both. Yeah, I feel like this was also one thing. This trip for some reason
felt long. Wait, is that what you're saying?
No, was to come home. We didn't want to come home.
Oh yeah,
we got our last day. We're like,
because we got married and then we had to go back. I know.
We were like, no, please don't let us come home. We would love to come back. And like, there's another question.
Wait, hold on.
Come back soon is what I was gonna say.
Emily said pin twins.
Pin twins. Love that. Someone asked, favorite park of the trip, which we did 5 parks. So you got lots to choose from. Well, I guess 6, including Blizzard Beach.
Oh,
you got Epic, Blizzard Beach.
I wanted to ride that ski.
Yeah, we didn't get to do a lot of stuff at Blizzard Beach because of the weather. My favorite park of the trip, I think that you'll be surprised on this.
You're going to say Magic?
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I already knew it.
Which is not my favorite park.
Because it was at night.
It was at night, but Hollywood Studios. I mean, I just love being there, so I can be there.
I was going to say Magic as well for those reasons, but Animal Kingdom, because I love Animal Kingdom.
And we rope dropped it and ended there, and I thought it was really nice. I love to rope drop Magic. It's so fun. Other questions here. Favorite ride of the trip? We did like our epic rides. Obviously, Guardians for me is like my favorite. I love that we did Tower twice. We didn't get September.
I liked when we rode Tower.
We did Tower twice with Caitlin, who's a bellhop herself, which is so cool. That was so fun. And like an underrated one, like would be Dumbo. That was so fun. Was cool. It was just the two of us, like in our little Dumbo, going around watching the fireworks.
Barely lift up because I didn't know if we were allowed to be in it together.
And the other thing, I was worried that at Epic I wouldn't get on anything because I'm 6'10", and most things were good. Yoshi's was a bit tough to get in.
I think you would have.
Everything else was great.
Ride.
Yeah,
you were hesitant about the werewolf one, but
and the hiccups one because there's like little like leg things. But yeah, favorite snack you had the whole trip? That mac and cheese cone, which we talked about, was probably my favorite. And then the school bread in Norway that one day hit so really hard. Good. It was so good.
I don't even really like school bread like that. I usually don't like it. And then when we had it, I was like, oh, because for the first time, it tasted to me like more of a donut.
It was really delicious and it was so good. A few more questions here, and then we'll get to if anybody else has any other ones. But how many free sweets did you guys receive this trip for your celebration buttons?
None.
Yeah, we got our gift though, like at our lobby, like resort check-in, and
you ate them.
We got a pin. Yeah, because you don't like Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, I know.
But no, that was it. We didn't get any free treats. Did anyone make magic for you? That was magical. The resort check-in. The lady in the Guardians virtual queue, we traded a pin with her, and she let us go into Lightning Lane on Guardians because it was just the two of us, which was so nice because we saved a lot of time and that was just so special.
Cast member who traded the pin, who gave me the pin.
Yeah, and we got to meet like a lot of cast members who watched my DCP stuff, and that was just so fun. Like it was like we got to chat for like so long. We got to hang out and stuff that was just so nice, and that just like really meant a lot to me. Like that was
cool.
Like it was so special. Like that was just like so nice. I don't know. Like it's just like one of those things. I think when you make videos like and stuff, it's like a fun thing for us. But like when people come say hi to us, like it's so special and it's so nice, and I just like really appreciated that.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
It's cool. How did Alyssa get free cupcakes every day?
Wow.
Maybe they just hate us.
Every meal. Look at that. Maybe on the honeymoon we will.
Yeah, because that wasn't a real honeymoon. And we have really nice pins. Do you want to see them?
We have our buttons that someone gifted us at one of the Disney events that we went to. They're like,
these ones say that too.
They say what?
Just married.
Yeah.
Oh, well, those would have been perfect for Disney World too.
Just married.
These ones are better for us for Disneyland because they say where dreams come true, just married, Disneyland.
Yep.
Cute.
So cute. When are you guys going to Hawaii is the question. This has been a hot topic, and
we're still going, don't worry.
We're still going. It's like pretty soon.
We're not saying when.
We can say the month that
I think
going.
We said the month.
Yes.
Already.
September, which is a couple months away, and we're going to have lots of stuff. I'm telling you, from this trip, we obviously had all the vlogs and have more videos to come.
Yeah.
From that honeymoon trip, there's going to be, we counted, there's almost going to be literally 20 videos, which is so fun and so special.
So we started the trip a certain length, and then we kept adding a day here, a day there.
We added 2 days was what we did. One Disneyland day and then another day.
And now a day before and a day after.
Well, yeah, we had to add a day before.
Anyways.
But we're gonna be yes, it's soon.
2 weeks.
Yeah, for 2 weeks we're gone, which is so fun and so exciting. And stay tuned because there'll be a whole announcement, itinerary, all that fun stuff. And then one of the other questions was with that kind of, how did y'all budget for a post-wedding day trip and a honeymoon, etc.? How do you budget? Which is a good question. I feel like for us, we obviously have planned the honeymoon for a while, so that's been like a big thing to budget for. And then this trip, this little just married trip, was very helped out by my friend Mallory that gave us cast member tickets, which was so nice, and booked us a room, which was so nice and so kind and so helpful.
And when you book it, when he says book us a room, it means we get a certain percentage off.
Yeah,
I don't actually know.
Which was nice. So I think that's obviously helpful, and we always try to, I think, do as good of a job as we can to save, knowing that we want to go do things and have experiences. That's our big thing.
Yeah, we try not to spend as much on random things.
Yeah,
we still do sometimes,
of course,
if people are over and we're going out and stuff, but we just try to keep our budget low elsewhere. And we tried to make our mini moon trip very much that's why we made decisions okay, we'll go to Epic, but we're not going to buy the pass.
Yeah.
Or okay, we're just going to eat one sit down meal because we want it to be special, but then everywhere else we're just going to eat quick service. But no, it was really last minute. I think it was a month before that we decided. It was very last
minute to go.
And then the honeymoon we have been planning for a long time.
Yeah, we're excited about. There's a lot of things that I'm so excited about to share in the itinerary planning video, because we're doing a lot of things I think that are going to be so fun for us, that are obviously firsts and just really cool things, I think.
We're excited.
But yeah, this was a super fun trip. I'm trying to think what else there is to say that was big talking points that I wanted to share. We're excited to be live. Obviously, again, we obviously got married, for those that don't know, and that was so special and so nice. And there will be 2 more wedding vlog videos to come. We just have to do a wedding Q&A. Yep. There's going to be one video that we have to edit, which is the actual wedding day. We still have to put all that together.
I want to edit that one.
And then we have our week before the wedding video, which is so fun. And those 2 vlogs are just going to be so great because we got to do lots of things. We got to see lots of people who you guys all know were here as well, like Caitlin Austin, Brianna Corey, Haley, Tommy.
The week before.
It was just so fun.
The week before the wedding is going to be so funny because it was so...
very busy, very chaotic.
We were so busy.
But I wanted to pull up as well, because again, this live won't be as long as usual ones, because we just wanted to do a little recap chat, because in 2 weeks we'll go live again, and it's going to be another bracket. You have to stay tuned for that one. And I'm excited that brackets are back, because I miss a bracket, man. You too? I just love a bracket. But I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully we won't have internet issues. And StreamYard are going to figure out, might have to do something else, because they're charging me $20 now to do my intro videos, which I just love an intro video. As we all know, this is my favorite thing. I'm just going to pull this up here so we can see, because for those who don't know, or you haven't watched them yet, here's some of the vlogs that have been posted already on our channel. We also hit 6K on YouTube, which is so special and so nice, and we really appreciate that. Yes. I'm just at a loss.
We haven't said that.
No, I'm just at a loss. we just love making videos, and we love posting on YouTube, and we love this whole community that it's given us and all of you. It has just been so special. So to hit like 6K is like so special. And just, I don't know, like I'm honestly speechless about it because it's so fun. Yeah, so thank you for all of you for subscribing, whether you've been here for a long time, you're brand new, just all those things. We just like really like appreciate it. But here's the vlogs, like I said, that have been up on the channel. We have our travel day, the 2 Disney park days, and then the Epic Universe one went up today. But there's gonna be one more Disney vlog, and then a haul and a pins we traded for coming after that. So there's still lots of Disney World stuff. And then we're going to be coming into August, and then we're going to be getting ready for the honeymoon stuff. So there's lots of Disney stuff and lots of wedding stuff to still come. So definitely stay tuned for all of those. I love this bracket idea. Wedding gift bracket is so funny. We talked about, though, which I don't know when it's going to be, if it's going to be the next one or in August, but one of the live streams coming up is going to be like Disney honeymoon destinations, being like places in Disney movies. If you had to honeymoon to after you got married, like, or take a trip to, where would you want to go? That's going to be a whole bracket. That was Heidi's idea.
Yeah, I forgot.
Look at you. So yeah, so fresh with those ideas. But that'll be one, and we have other fun stuff planned and more guests that are going to be coming on lives, which will be so fun. But that's kind of what's been going on for us and stuff. We obviously had a great time on the trip. I'm trying to think. There was one other thing that was one of my talking points about the trip, and now I'm blanking on it. Was that I loved Blizzard Beach. We didn't really talk about Blizzard Beach, but I just love that on your resort check-in day you can go to the water park. It was so good and so nice, and I honestly would do that every time if I was able to. And I also, every time if I was able to, would take a later flight. This was the first time that on our way home, we took a later flight so we could enjoy the whole day. Usually we're up at 4 a.m. trying to rush to the airport. When we on our Christmas trip, we're so sad because we're so tired. It's so early. We on our Christmas trip with Brianna and Corey literally got home from Jollywood at 1 a.m. to their resort and had to be up at 2:30 to leave to go to the airport. That was just crazy. So that's why if we're able to, I would love to continuously leave later on your travel day home.
Yeah.
Because that was so nice. We got to get up, we went to Disney Springs, did resorts. It was such a perfect day to do. And Blizzard Beach, I just love. What was your favorite thing about Blizzard Beach? Your favorite ride that you did? Mine was the one when I hit the water and I fell forward.
I don't even know.
Which was just one of the tube slides. I don't like a body slide.
I wanted to do more there, but it was thundering and they it closed or whatever. But I really wanted to do the lift thing.
Yeah,
and I wanted to do the really steep slide, and I wanted to do that one that we were in line for, the
double dippers.
But I like the one where you lay on the mats.
Did you like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
See, I don't think that I could have done that one.
I don't think you could have.
We made the choice.
I also didn't get it because they kept saying go on your knees, and then they're on your belly, and I'm what is the rules for this?
There are none.
So confused.
But that was just really good. Highly would recommend that you go to the water park if you're able to, because we just had the best time.
The theming there is good.
Yes.
Theming.
Which I think I like Typhoon Lagoon better because I like the big wave pool and I like the family raft ride there better. Mm-hmm. But I really did like us doing the little family raft ride.
Also, it would have been so fun to go on that lift, but it's so scary. Your bum's wet. It feels like you could just slip right out of it.
No, it also just wasn't open, or else we would have done it.
And also, there's a lot of stairs.
There. Oh my goodness, I have never. Yes, that was my other. Yes. The
stairs are crazy.
The stairs at Blizzard Beach and at Epic. Epic has more stairs than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Every queue has.
You're going
stairs
this up
beyond
and down
belief.
Stairs. I'm what?
And this is also in the vlog, if you missed it, but for context, which I think that we said it in the vlog, was to end the night, we were in line for Stardust Racers. We had waited for 3 hours for Minecart Madness before it didn't open, which is like the Donkey Kong ride. And then in line for Stardust Racers at literally 8:50, I get a notification on my app that Minecart Madness is open under 40 minutes, which they're at the other ends of the park, basically. And we got there with
5 minutes.
Yes.
We got there with time to sweat.
I have never been more sweaty, except for the wedding day. But that was insane. I was so exhausted. You were ahead of me,
I was like, see, I'm
And you
on
kept on turning to look, and I'm like, these people like around probably like are looking and thinking this guy's about to die.
Yeah, we didn't even have to rush. They were letting people on that ride so much later after. But the ride, I think, broke again, so I don't know.
It did.
Because when we were on, they were like making me feel very concerned.
That was a ride that I'm glad that we did, but I was like not blown away, obviously, but it was
fun. Very short, but
and cool.
But it was very cool, and I think it was a bit diminished because you made me hold all the stuff, and I'm holding we had a cup. We had a paper bag with 2 mugs in it, and Brandon's like, you can't put it down because it's gonna break. So I'm holding it, gripping for dear life, gripping the camera or something with my other hand. I'm like, this is just horrible. Like this experience of me holding the stuff's horrible, but the ride was super
because
fun.
That ride was rough.
Because you're like, don't.
It looks like you're hopping the track, which you were hopping the track in my eyes. But we really love that. That was a great highlight. But yeah.
I need to go watch a video of that ride because now I don't really remember what the end of it was.
Look, everybody likes your idea.
Thank you, everyone.
McKenna loves it. Llama Floof loves it. And Stacey's here. Welcome. Almost married a month. It's true.
That's crazy.
A few days.
I have to put a timer.
That's wild. Yeah. And welcome. Thanks for being here. Did you hear they are previewing Starlight Parade tonight? I just saw that before coming live on here, and I love that.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh, we should watch that because we're probably not going to see it.
I'm sure that we'll see it at some point.
Well, how long is it going to be around?
It's like a permanent thing.
Oh.
Disney Starlight. I am so excited for that. I secretly hoped that it would have been like open or doing cast previews.
So it's not just this year.
No. Okay. No. Brianna and Corey, they're there, so maybe they're gonna get to watch it. I don't know if they're actually if they're gonna be there because I think this was like random. They're gonna preview it, but that is so fun.
You scared me for a minute when you said because I thought for a minute that
soft opening
that you like spoiled something or something.
No. And yes, that hotel perk with the water park is so good and so fun. I'm trying to think of other Disney like little news things that I thought were interesting. Disneyland 70th is going on. The Walt Disney animatronic is a thing. Lots of fun stuff. And again, if you didn't know, for the honeymoon, our plan is obviously Disneyland and Aulani and Hawaii. So I think there's gonna be lots there, and we're excited about that. And that'll be the next like Disney trip and Disney trip vlogs, which is not that long away. 2 months is not long to be going on that trip.
60 days. It's 54 or something days. I forgot that they could do math.
It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Sorry, now I'm embarrassed.
Widow's going for the first time in September. When in September?
Oh.
We're going in September too.
You'll figure out.
You don't know
where we're going first or what we're doing.
No, but we're going to be in Disneyland in September, which again, it'll be on our story once we're there. So if anybody really wanted to see us in Disneyland, they could fly there. But there will be like I would say at the end of August, a trip announcement planning itinerary video. And that'll be so fun. And that'll have all the details of when we're going. Labor Day week.
I don't know when that is.
I don't think is that in September? Yeah, I think so.
It's like the first weekend.
I'm pretty sure that it's the first weekend.
Well, you can't say.
Well,
I already said
first week. But that's so fun. You're gonna love Disneyland. I just love Disneyland. And look, people can't do math. I can't do math. I didn't even know. Love that. Rachel is going to Art of Animation in November.
That was of a couple days ago, so it could be wrong.
True.
Exactly.
And they're treating their mom to a Grand Floridian Cafe brunch for her 60th birthday. That is so fun.
That's cool.
So special. I've always wanted to stay there. We went there to like do some pin trading on this trip. And I just love those two resorts, Pop and Art of Animation.
Oh, I thought you said Grand Floridian.
No, Art of Animation.
No.
But yeah, if there's any other questions, feel free to drop them. I know this was a shorter live, but we just wanted to do a quick little trip recap, Q&A, answer questions, and hang out with you live because we've obviously missed being live. We haven't been live for basically a month, which is so sad because we just love going live. And we'll be live again in a couple weeks with a bracket and fun stuff. So you can stay tuned on Instagram at sunnytimestwo for the updates of that. And there's more vlogs to come. We'll have, like I said, another Disney vlog Monday, Disney Haul Friday, and then next week after we'll be going live, which is so fun. McKenna also asked, did you see the clip of Walt animatronic breaking and they shut it down so fast? I did not see that. Poor Walt. Interesting. I didn't want to see the animatronic, but then I saw it, which is fine because I didn't watch the show. But I feel like that's what happens on the algorithm when they know that you like Disney stuff. It's like here's the new Disney stuff, and it's I didn't want to see that. top 3 moments. This is like a good way to end. Did we kind of do like a few of them? Top 3 moments for me. Like, and I kind of want to dive deep into like moments that I really laughed at or that I thought was fun. My first shaky Jamaica.
Mhm.
Love. That was just a highlight for me because I have wanted that for so long. That's like a random highlight. The other highlight was meeting Donkey Kong.
That was one of mine.
These are just like my random highlights. Meeting Donkey Kong was so fun. What else is like another random highlight? What about for you?
Well, one of the highlights for me was when we got the notification that
Right.
the ride was open and we had to march over there.
Yep.
It was fun.
Riding Guardians was a big highlight because I just I just love that ride. There's also, which was the one ride that I said that I forget how good it is when I ride it. Tron. I loved riding Tron and Tiana's. Those were so fun. There was just like a lot of highlights. I feel like that this whole trip was very just like it was just us in our bubble. Like we just got married and we went to Disney, which is what it was. That's what the whole trip was. But I think it just felt so like, I don't know, so different. It was so nice.
It was really nice.
It was
and
really
I think
fun.
it was like just kind of needed, so it was nice.
Yeah. This also. This comment is so nice.
Why are you doing that?
Wanted to say thank you for all your vids on the DCP. I'm starting mine on the 4th, and it has helped so much with anxiety of the first week. That's so nice. Where's your location, all your things? Like, that's so fun. I would love to know. And I'm so glad that I could be of any help. Hopefully the vlogs are helpful. I know sometimes I feel like those vlogs were just like a fun, like almost like a video diary, which is what like vlogs are. But I just like loved making those vlogs both summers. It was so fun, and I love watching them back. And I love that it has just like led to like I've met so many people through working for Disney. So you will love it, Sophia. You'll just have the best time thinking of you, like, and hoping that your whole program is just like amazing and so fun and just. It's
gonna be great.
Yes, I would say take advantage of everything and just be so excited because. Like when you can make magic for people, there's honestly truly like nothing better. I just loved it so much. So enjoy. But yeah. Why are you laughing at me? Wander This Way says, I'm going to Disney in January for the first time in 15 years. What are your can't miss things I should do?
That's awesome.
See and eat. Really good one. I feel like there are so many. I would say, I don't know what your plans are. And if you're doing like a park a day or you're park hopping, but I feel like each park has things that I would say that I wouldn't want to miss.
Why don't we just go through each park?
Yeah, let's do Magic first then, because it's like the main one. I would say Seeing Happily Ever After, if you haven't seen it or have been, that's like a must to watch that show there.
The
Starlight Parade would have to watch that, like, and either of the parades if you want to watch like the daytime one or that one, but for sure would watch the nighttime parade now because that's awesome.
We haven't seen it.
Castle pictures. You need a castle picture.
What's the ride that you need to do there? I don't know,
there's a lot of rides there though. There's like I just love a dark ride. People Mover. Tron is fun. There's like I think that it like it very depends.
Asking for the top ones.
Can't miss things.
Can't miss them.
It's hard. Well, okay. The fireworks, the parade, castle pictures. I would say for rides there, you can't miss Tron because it's awesome and new. Tiana's as well. And then some of like the older dark rides like Peter Pan maybe, or like those kinds of ones. They're just like the classic Haunted Mansion.
They said they haven't been there in 15 years.
I know.
Gotta give them the new tips.
The new stuff. Okay. Guardians. You can't miss it.
No, now we're going to Epcot.
Well, go ahead.
No, so because you didn't say any food at Magic. There's nothing they want to eat.
Are there any for you?
No, Magic's not good for food, but you get a Dole Whip. That's it.
Honey, that's not new. Your logic is that you need new things.
You're right. Jeez.
No, I feel like it's hard on the spot because I think that it like honestly truly depends what you like. Like if you like Star Wars, you could be in Galaxy's Edge forever.
Let's not overthink this though. Let's just move to the next.
At Epcot, Guardians. Really, that's it at Epcot for us. But Guardians is awesome. You got to walk in World Showcase. And I would say that like get some kind of food in certain pavilions, whether it's like in 2 or 3 of them. That's my advice is to like explore those. Animal Kingdom, Flight of Passage have to do. Dinosaur I would do unless you're going like in January. Maybe it'll still be open, but that's going to close. So that'll be the last time to ride that. But Flight of Passage and a safari to me are the two things at Animal Kingdom that you have to do. And then Hollywood Studios, you got to see Fantasmic, you got to see Galaxy's Edge, you got to go to Toy Story Land because those are all new. You got to do Mickey and Minnie's.
You got to get a shaky Jamaican.
And a shaky Jamaican coffee from Joffrey's.
With pump of hazelnut
and some cream.
Cream.
That was our quick.
And a cronut.
Our quick thing. But if you actually want like any tips or like ideas, let us know, like a little comment, and we can like actually like reply with like a deep dive on Instagram or on this YouTube video for sure, because we'd love to help with any things that we love or any things that we think that you should miss. Fun. That is so fun. I have never been to that restaurant. Or no, I have, because I got those little zebra domes, but we just love that resort so much. I would love to go back and explore that and actually stay there longer, because Animal Kingdom Lodge is just such a fun resort. And I think of any resort to be at, that's like a really good one, because it's so cool, so vibey, and so nice. Just be like, I think that it almost feels like an extension of the park, which I think if you're at like a resort, that would be one where like it feels like you're still like within Animal Kingdom, which I really, really love. I think that's so special. And McKenna cries when she thinks about Dinosaur. Me too. I'm gonna miss it so much. They already had up all the walls and everything, which I know that like you were there, but hopefully you got some of that merch that was released, McKenna, because I thought of you when I saw that. I was gonna say she got something, but I couldn't like I didn't know if it was like the pin or something else. But
the magnet was on her fridge.
There we go. See, Heidi knows all the things. But I know that this was like a short live. Like I said, in a couple weeks, we'll be live again doing like a bracket, a whole thing where we're going to have some fun with all of you to participate. This was more of like a rambly live, but it was so fun to share like all about our trip. Hopefully you've loved the vlogs. If you haven't watched them, definitely go check them out if you want to watch some Disney vlogs, because we just had like, I think the best time making them. These are some of my favorite vlogs that we've done. I really love them, and I think that they're just so fun to capture those memories and actually see like everything about our trip was so fun. So definitely check those out. And like I said, stay tuned on Instagram at sunnytimestwo to see when we're going live. It's going to be in a couple weeks and what the theme is. We're excited, and we hope that you are as well. But it was so fun to be back live with all of you. And hopefully I can get this to work next time with like a video, because I'm sad that I made that whole video and now I can't even play it. Should I play it to end off the live?
Is it going to work?
That's kind of fun. Let's try. Let's see. Because I made it, and surely I should play it. Should we try it to end off the like end off the live? We'll do what the intro was going to be. What do we think? Thumbs up for that, and we can see if it works.
Sure.
Ready? Yay!
You can just like pull it up and start with it.
Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I love that whole trip. I think there was lots of highlights, and I'm excited for the next one to come Monday, because that's a whole pin trading resort hopping video. If you like pins and you like resorts, we probably went to how many resorts? Like almost 10.
You think?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Counting our own.
Not even counting our own. There's like 4 on the Skyliner.
I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we went to Boardwalk, so 5, so 6. Fair, and Disney Springs, so 7
Probably
places.
10.
I don't know. I'm bad at math. But yeah, we just had the best time. Hopefully this live was fun. We love chatting with all of you.
Thanks.
We love hanging out with all of you. Yeah. Seriously, we just like really appreciate it. And thank you for 6K on YouTube. Really means a lot to us. And we just appreciate you all clicking subscribe, watching, hanging out with us. You're just like honestly the best. And we love our whole community here. It's like so special. And we just can't wait for the next live and the next vlog. So we'll see you in a couple weeks live here again. And we'll see Monday for a brand new video.
And remember, it's always sunny. Bye.
Bye.